I am back. Yes, sir. Welcome back to Generation 8 OU. You thought I would say 9. Nah, I got bored with Gen 9. So I decided to make a special set. Shouts out to the person in Delta Kip. They're one of the people that I've known him for years. Also, he wanted to make an Italian brain rot meme happen. So he wanted to get Tralala Charala, which is like some stupid Italian meme. And I did Heavy-Duty Boots Sharpedo. I know it's not really the best Pokemon, but that's one I can say for sure. So we'll lead off with Lando. Let's see what to do. They go Zapdos. I have Lando on the field. I am going to go for a Stealth Rock. And let's see from there. As you see, we have Lando. I'm in Stealth Rock. Let's see. They'll probably chip up some Pokemon, but man, it's been a long time since I played in Generation 8 OU. Kingler became viable. Shout out to Jimmy D. Cool for that. Future Port got nerfed a little bit, which is funny. And a whole lot of other things that happened, which is wild, which I'm surprised about. But you see, we go Lando. Got only about 120 seconds left, so they're going to have to deal with Stealth Rock or U-Turn. They're most likely static because they don't have no pressure. So, let's see what we can do from there. Let's see if I cut it out, maybe. Oh my god, they're doing the 90-second. They're waiting so long. Do we go for it or do we not? Let's just go this, maybe. Rocks is free. Rocks is definitely free. I would not want to risk that. So let's see. Do I want to go for this? But how are y'all doing today? I know I've been okay-ish. Been tired and didn't feel like wanting to do things, but no, I'm here. Happy to be here. I love playing this game. If they're gonna take that long, we're gonna see if we can move on to another game. I'm doing fine. I'm hoping that you're doing well. Good news is this is the first video besides the the update video. Well, not the first video, but this is gonna be the first video that I'm gonna use for the new PNGs. So they'll be out soon, but I do want to show off and pop out with some Ace content. But I'm happy to say that we do got Ace content finally here with the Landorus, with my PNGs. But look, are you serious? Are you gonna time out? I'll probably move on to another game, but yeah, they're toxic. There we go. There you go. That's finally something happened to go 30 seconds left in the game. Defog, a U-turn for free as you cannot be toxic. I'm gonna go into Tapu Koko. You have no ground. Oh, they have Garchomp. They have Garchomp. Okay, don't worry. If you go Garchomp, let's see. Dazzling Gleam doing 27. Toxic's fine. I'm a Thunderbolt doing a lot of damage. 42. Let's see. I have 1,000 Gleam in case they go this. Bam. Discharge. Okay, I'm a Thunderbolt again. Let's see. Holy crap. Okay, I'm a U-turn for free. Yeah, Zapdos is definitely tank Zapdos. That's crazy. It's so defensive. I'm gonna go back to Lando. Let's see. You're definitely tank on this. Let's see. Roos. Oh, they don't want lefties. Okay. They don't want to deal with that. So what I'm gonna do now is knock off in case they go discharge. Yep, they do that. Trying to predict this type of Coco. Bop. You're ready, you lefty. So you're forced the Roost for recovery. I'm gonna go into Stealth Rock as they discharge. Yep. I'm not letting that happen. I'm not letting it happen. So defog. Yep, I do that. I'm gonna go Tapu Koko for free. And I'm gonna roost up. Let's see how we're gonna do. I'm gonna roost up on Tapu Koko and then U-turn. Their only way of beating me is going to discharge, and that's their only way of attacking, which is crazy. Let me roost up on their own. I think we can beat this out. U-turn for free. Lando, come in. You just get more drops in. They go discharge, doing nothing. And they literally have to force out with Stealth Rock. Let's see. Discharge, nothing. I'm going to predict you go into defog. So I'm going to U-turn. I'm going to go to, yep, you do that. Oh, that's free switchies, baby. That's free switchies. I can go you. Do this. And just go for a free Lando switch, just in case. Let's see. Uh-huh. Default. So get free Rockies. Let's see here. As we do that. The point of stones disappeared, but we're still going to rock up because I'm not going to play around with this shenanigans real quick. But this is an absolutely fat team. Just like the, situationship real quick. They're thinking really hard. I'm really just playing my best out. Zapdos literally obliterates my team, but I don't really care. Yep, there you go. Your Stealth Rock for free. As you see, I'm going to go for a U-turn. In case they want to swap, but whatever they do, they cannot let the Barraskewda in. So if they default, yep, they try that, and they're going to get absolutely obliterated soon. Yep. A U-turn to Barraskewda will bring in a liquidation. Whatever comes in will get, yep, they'll be afraid with Tapu Fini. They let themselves get into this. Oh my god. Oh. Go back to Pelipper. Go back to Pelipper real quick. SC. As we go for a Moonblast chip. Oh man, that's scary. I am going to see if I can not sacrifice this Mon. Probably have to. Yeah, it's bad. It is really, really bad. I threw the game already. Threw into slow, bro, but I mean dummy. I mean a stupid dummy, alright. Not really a stupid dummy, but you know what I mean. You know what? I'm a future port. Let's see. I don't have future sight, but I'm going to go teleport and get out of here. The regen chip. They go Katana. Yep, they do that. I go into Sharpedo. Hopefully they get a speed boost for free. Nope. I'm going to do this. I think your Scarf, but I think it's going to be happening, right? Sacred Sword. Yep. So unless you are Life Orb, you're going to be, unless you're not Choice. Let's see. Yep, do that. Let's see if you're Choice. Let's see. I'm going to go for Scald. Let's see if we can try to burn it. If they go Tapu Fini or Zapdos, and it's their fault. If they get burnt, then that's absolutely wild. If they get burnt, they lose. Oh well. I think they had to force the discharge to do this. They roost up, forcing them another thing. Let's see. I am probably going to go for a... Let me see. If they go roost, rock up for free. They force the discharge. Yep, I just knock off. Let's see. Well, I can't knock off. I can't really afford that. Me keep Lando on here in case they get the Zapdos in, but default is 20. Let me do that. I just U-turn. Go Pelipper. Go back to Lando. Oh, they're joking about the whole Lando thing. Like, oh, they have roots. I'll be so mad. Yeah. Keep being mad, silly. Keep being mad, goofy. Let's see. We're Tralalelo, Tralala. I am going to go for a liquidation. Let's see if we knock it out. I knew it. I knew it. It could have had had Life Orb, but it's my fault. But yeah, no, it is what it is. We messed up. We lost, but let's see. What does what's it called? What does a percentage on? Let's see, Lando. What does Dazzling Gleam? 27%. We can knock out the Zapdos. They go Tyranitar. Perfect play on that front. Let's see. Dazzling Gleam. Doing 28. I am in a U-turn. Doing chip damage. 26 is fine. We'll go back to Pelipper. Removing the sand chip. Let's see. Rock Slide's fine. So I lose the Weather War. Go to my Tapu Koko. Dazzling Gleam in case they try to predict me going into a Garchomp. Well, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm a Thunderbolt just in case you go Slow King. You know what? Mid ground is Dazzling Gleam. Mid ground Dazzling Gleam. I knew it. I knew they go for this. Yep, there you go. 78%. Dazzling Gleam knocks it out. They're gonna go back to T-Tar. They're Rock Slide, so they're probably CB. Oh no, never mind. I'm gonna go to my U-turn on Slow King. I'm gonna go to my Slow Bro, Sludge Bomb Poison. That's the meme. I had the little dog meme in my mind. A little like, that's stupid, but it feels so. It's gonna be demoralizing today. This is not a very good Pokemon Sharpedo, but I'm just having fun. Fun is all that matters in this situation. They don't have a move. I'm a roost up. They don't have an actual move. You go Zapdos, yep, or just Dazzling Gleam. Knock it out. So the only way they beat me is with, yep, you go Slow King, Regen, Thunderbolt for chip damage. Let's go, yep, you go Tapu Fini, Dazzling Gleam, mix it out, yep. And I can't win the game, but we're making it at least a little bit close. So we have that. I'm just going to U-turn for chip and just not get knocked out. And yet they have Earthquake, so it couldn't matter. As GG's for game number 1. With this Pokemon game being really bulky and everything, I think it did a great job, but not really a good job at all. But let's see if we can move on to another game and we see from there, baby. Let's get it. Alright, we have here for the Shoutout experiment for game number 2. I am going to go into Tapu Koko as my lead. Let's see from there. I see Dragapult. That's a dangerous Pokemon. I think I would have won the game if it wasn't for the Barraskewda. Barraskewda being sacrificed, but yes. You know what? I'm not going to do this. I think Lando's our best lead, as Garchomp will come in. Probably will force a Scale Shot. Either I want to go for Tapu Koko for, Scale Shot Garchomp. Or for Earthquake, but I'll go with this. Let's see. Are you Tank Chop? Umbreon. Okay. Inner Focus. You cannot be Stealth. You cannot be this. Which means you're not synchronized, so you're trying to do that. So you get Toxics there. I'm going to knock off to get rid of your lefties. Get rid of your lefties. Yep, do that. Foul Play, doing that much damage. Holy Toledo. According to my grandma, Toledo's a little term, like for shot. It does a crit on that. I am going to go Tapu Koko. I imagine this person's not very happy that, they go Foul Play. But I bet this person's not very happy that they potentially lost their Umbreon to this Tapu Koko Vortex situation. I'm going to go into Slow Bro in case they Toxic me. Let's see. Moonlight, yep. We're going to go for Scald for potential damage. Let's say Toxic, yep. Scald is going to be damaging, right? Yep, there's the burn. I'm going to go for Future Sight and then Teleport. That's what its power of Future Port is. The Future Sight to protect them. I am going to go for Teleport real quick. Foul Play is not going to do much on the Slow Bro since it's so lack of attack. I am going to go into Sharpedo real quick. Let's see. Get a burn. No speed boost, unfortunately. I'm going to protect just in case they Toxic. Let's see. Get potentially more stalling. Yep, there it is. Get more stalling. Of course, they're immune, but I just got them down more health. I'm going to go back to... No. Why? Oh, wow. They literally just played themselves. I can just go Lando and then Coco. That's crazy. We definitely have a good enough amount of attack. Yep, they try to do that. Nope, they get that. I think it's probably better for them to Wish and Protect, unless they lost Wish. But it's absolutely wild. Look at that. 28%. So I go into Tapu Koko. Let's see. See that? And they go Moonlight. Yep, they're trying to prey upon that. Are you specially defensive? Are you going to be specially defensive? Let's see. I'm going to Dazzling Gleam just in case. Oh, 44. Not much. Let's see. And I can just knock you out real quick. Unless you go Aegislash, which is something. But I guess you're a Gen 8 Draft League, I guess. It's probably a Gen 8 Draft League team. Yep, you go Aegislash. Yep, I'm going to go for a U-turn. But Toxic is definitely the meta. It seems like. Yep. Go with that. I do see myself going into Pelipper. Let's see if you're Toxic. Oh, who would have thought? It was definitely Sword Dance, Shadow Sneak, Close Combat on Aegislash. This Aegislash is so slow. But fortunately, their stats have been nerfed this entire thing. Let's see. A burn on a Scald. Nice. Let's see. Okay. So I have that. Let's see. I'm a U-turn just in case. They go stance change. Let's see. Shadow Sneak not doing much on the Skull Burn. Amazing. Now I can lower their attack more. Let's see. And now I can swap out again, just in case they do go for a shenanigans move. Was called of. I think they're gonna go Shadow Sneak again. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go Barraskewda. You know what? I'll go Barraskewda. Shadow Sneak. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Are they going to be? Yeah, I'm gonna flip turn. Are you King Shield? You're not King Shield. Okay. I may have overplayed my cards, and I think they might be something else. Yeah, Shadow Sneak doing 24. I should not have done the Barraskewda like that. I've done it dirty. But let's see what we can do with Sharpedo shenanigans. Let's see. We got 30% left on the Umbreon. We got Dragapult Steel. We go Ferrothorn, which is probably not their best idea. I'm a Scald in case they get burned. A Scald is definitely something that's absolutely wild. Yep, look at that. It is absolutely wild. And you should not be underestimating the power of Scald. As you see, Ferrothorn's there. I go Lando. We go Curse. Yeah, this is definitely Curse Ferrothorn. I'm going to knock off. So they're Leech Seed, Curse, Gyro Ball, and then probably Power Whip. It's my best bet. Yep, the leftovers chip. Let's see. Curse. I see. I can go Slowbro. Go Tapu Koko, but I get absolutely walled by this Pokemon. Let's see how I get knocked out, right? Nope, I don't. I just go for a U-turn. I guess I'm definitely cooked. I mean, yeah, this thing is getting cooked. Let's see. I just go into... I guess I have to go Lando since it's so slow. Yeah. Got the Curse again. I have to pray. I get a crit. But either way, this is very good damage. Either way. There we go. 9%. That's crazy. And I already knocked their lefty, so I just U-turn. Getting Barb's damage to get themselves to end the turn. You know what? I'll just do this. U-turn's probably going to be weaker. Yep, they do that. Alright, I got Tapu Koko back on the field. I think I can win this, but I don't think I can. You know what? I have no confidence, but... You know, confidence may be the best form of thing. Let's see. Oh! Okay. Okay, that is fine. That's fine. I'm happy with this either way. They lose their Ferrothorn, which is definitely a weird set, but I'm happy they lost it. Let's see, they go Dragapult, who cares? I got a Pelipper on the field. I'm just do this. Thunderbolt, yep. Let's see, I used to go Sharpedo. You're gonna go for a move. Let's see. I'm gonna protect. You're gonna have to go for either Garchomp, let's see, or your Thunderbolt. Your Thunderbolt, let's see. I'm gonna go Crunch real quick. Your Infiltrator, but Crunch. Let's go! Look at the chalala. There. Look at right there. Look at it. Look at this all of its glory. We got 372 max attack and everything. But look at that. We have to see if we swap to Primarina to go Umbreon. Of course, another kill, another day, they say. Let's see. 2 turns left. Liquidation, doing that much damage. Let's see. They go this. I have to see if they go Prim. Yep, they go Prim, unfortunately. I have to go my Slowbro. Let's see. Skull doing 30%. I'm going to go Future Sight. And then swap the Sharpedo. Oh my goodness. This is scary. This is scary hours. I'm going to teleport just in case they go for Calm Mind. But this is definitely a scary sight. Oh my goodness. That's scary. Do you? Let's see. I can't do nothing about this thing. Can't do nothing. And it took about 32. It barely did anything. Oh man, I'm so fried. Unless they get a stat drop. Yeah, I'm so fried. I want to change up a few things on this team. And I'll probably put it in the video description below. But holy goodness, this is horrible. I'm getting absolutely bodied by Pokemon like Primarina. And I know I'm in the low ladder Gen 8. But Gen 8 OU is not good. Why we're playing Gen 8 OU in the first place? And it's only because it's an OU metagame instead of a Natdex one. I mean, I would love to play Natdex, but it's like, I don't know. I was suggested this. I thought it was a good idea, but, you know, it happens. Let's see, got 120 seconds. They're wasting the time. I'll be right back with another game if they're gonna stall out some more, and if they end the game, then we'll see from there. We'll play the next game. We'll be right back, baby. All right, we're here in another game. Hopefully, we get our win. Oh, don't forget that. We did lose against this person, unfortunately, so we just exit out of that. Do this. T1N1. I forgot who they are, but I remember they played a lot. We played. I don't know. We played a long time ago. But it looks like we have that. Let's lead. We have Torn and Blissey instead of the other, main Pokemon in Rain. Decided to make a more bulky core with Torn coming in, but let's see. They go Torn, they have Ferrothorn, they have that, or Shifu. Yep. It's already not going to be looking fun. Let's see. They go for a Shifu counter. Yep. 1, 2, 3. They barely do nothing with their critical hit stuff. Let's see. Just go for a Future Sight. Let's see if they go Hydreigon. It's my best bet. They go Heatran. Okay, nice. Yeah, Heatran's normally known for balance cores and everything. So they go Stealth Rock, Scald for free, doing damage. But let's see, they're lefty. So just go Teleport in case they do Hydreigon. Yep, predicted that one. I am gonna go Tapu Koko, which makes Hydreigon put in pressure. Trying to prevent future port. I am going to go for a U-turn in case they swap. Yep, they go Ferrothorn. And I can go to Torn real quickly. Let's see. They are boots, so it means they can't really do much. I'm going to knock off on their lefties. Let's see what they are. Yep, they go that. Knock off their lefties. They knock off, get rid of our boots, which is unfortunate, but we can defog out the hazards and we get rid of our terrain. So that'll be crazy. Yep, there you go. Oh my god, they put Gyro Ball and they crit. The Gyro Ball, we understand we got punished, but the fact that they got a crit still hurts. Just got that Lando. I'm gonna go Earthquake on the field, but let's see. Doing that much damage. They go Spike Up. Yep, so we lost our Defogger, which is absolutely heartbreaking, but we do that. Do knock off their lefties. So no, we got rid of the knockoff with the lefties on that. So I'd say Blissey time. Let's see. Knock off, getting rid of our boots. I can just teleport out for free. Like, this is definitely gonna be a crazy work. Yep, they teleport. And just go Lando for more intimidates real quick. Yep, there you go. And just go for an Earthquake in case they do that. And see if they go for Leech Seed. And if Leech Seed misses or whatever, we can go for another one. But T1N1, we might have something going on here. But I remember this person playing in Gen 8 OU. Or something like that a long time ago. But I don't remember. But yeah. Let's see. I have to see what we can do from there. Let's see. There's that. There's the Leech Seed. I'm gonna just go for a U-turn. Let's see what we can do from there. Let's see. You got U-turn doing a lot of damage. I think it's finally time. I think it's finally time to get this thing through. Let's see. And I think we CC for free. I think we can knock out Ferrothorn. Let's see. Chalala, chalala, they say. We got a knockout. You'll make them pay. The speed boost, they go Torn. I am the swap out to Slowbro. That's crazy. That's crazy. They go Hydreigon. That's crazy because our Regenmon is gone too. I'm gonna say this real quick. Let's go swap. They go with Shifu, which doesn't really care unless they're Scarf. I'm gonna do this in case they're Scarf, which is a scary sight. They go Slowbro, doing that. They go Slowking Galar, which is wild. They can just go Scald for free, unless they go into Hydreigon. Yep, they go their own future port. Let's see, and I'm just Future Sight. Yeah, I think they're Scarf, so I'm gonna swap to Blissey. Unless they're DD, which is, they're lefties, so just go Blissey. Trying to predict them on that. They took the Future Sight attack. I'm gonna go U in case you go Fighting Move. Let's see. Ooh, U-turn. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Teleport. Let's see. Knock off. Okay. Get rid of our boots. We're breaking down the team. Unfortunately. I'm gonna go Tapu Koko since we're faster than the Torn. You have no ground type Pokemon. Thunderbolt is completely free on their team. You go Slowking. Let's see damage, right? So they're AV. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go U-turn, doing damage, but let's see what they're gonna go into. They're probably gonna go Urshifu, right? No, but we can go Lando. Let's see. Intimidate on the field. Let's see. Sludge Bomb. Yep, that's fine. Poison, unfortunately. But it happens. It happens. It happens. Knockoff. Let's see. On the Porn. Okay. So they force out their Terra. Not Terra. Why am I thinking Gen 9? Well, we force out their move. Their U-turn knockoff. Let's see. Blissey going to take damage. Let's see. Hurricane. Unfortunate, miss on their part. Amazing on ours. I'm Assault Ball. Yep, they assault. They go for that. They go Heat Ran. Perfectly fine with me. So I guess this is the Trapper set. I am not risking the Trapper set. Let's see. Let's see what they're going to go for the Trapper set. No, they rock up. We're just fine. I'm a U-turn in case they go Torn. Yep, there you go. Now get rocks up. Now they're probably going to have to go into a way. I think they're going to go for a Slowking set. Let's see, Slowking Galar. Probably their switch. No, they go for not that. Let's see. I am going to go Blissey just in case. Get hit by Hazard's Heavy. Go Knockoff, which is 11%, which is wild. I get free Salt Balled up. Yep, there you go. And just going to Slowbo for free. I mean, they have to U-turn, right? 1, 2. Let's see. U-turn. No, they're Surging Strikes. It's wild. So, I guess they're going to have to be... I'm going to teleport just in case. Yep. So, they must be Scarf. I'm not going to risk it. So, I'm slower. Let's see. I'm going to be this. If I'm slower, I lose. Yep. Slowking. Oh! They're not even Scarf. They're not even that. Oh, wow. Let's see if they go Ice Beam, I'll be screwed. Let's see. Either way, I'm screwed. Yep. So it's time for Cha-la-la. Let's see if we can save the team with this. They are about 82%, so that means they have that. I'm gonna crunch up for free. If they swap, they swap. And they get more speed on this Pokemon, which is scary for them. So get crunch. Let's see. Torn gets speed boosted, right? Yep. You get speed boosted and get down. Oh, okay. We're faster than their entire team now. As crunch, knock it out. Yep. So let's see. Are they gonna? Let's see how much damage to the Urshifu. Yep. That's about 2 hit KO. 43. Let me see here. They have a right to do it unless they CC. They probably done for it. Let's see. Right, there you go, CC. Yep. That's a free Coco switch in. We U-turn in case you go Slowking. Yep, there you go. There you go. Of course, we can knock it out with Crunch. Let's see what damage it does. Yep, there we go. And this is the power Cha-la-la, baby. Your Urshifu, more chip damage. I know they're gonna go CC. We cannot win. We cannot win this, but we're gonna go CC again. Let's see. Doing that. Yep. Unfortunate damage, but look, it happens. It happens. Look at that. We got the KO. We got Heat Ran on the field. Doing that much damage. There probably might be Earth Power, but I don't really care at this point. Let's get Thunderbolt in. Hydreigon. Yep. You do that. Dazzling Gleam will get the Heat Ran, but I'll go Thunderbolt. Man, I could have won. I won. It was my stupid self trying to predict. Let's play one more game, and I think this team could potentially win one game at least. Let's see what's in there, baby. Let's get it. All right, there it is. You got one last game going on real quick, and it seems like we got a situationship with Dragapult. We have the Volcarona. Let's take a look, have fun. We just something at least. We're gonna go into Lando. Let's see. I'm gonna knock off for free. I think they're gonna. Well, does Draco knock me out? They don't, and when they're specs, so I can just go knock off for free. Oh my goodness! Thank goodness we got the close call. This is a. I'm trying to remember the set. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Yeah, the Will-O-Wisp. But I know this is definitely that. It's not a Crit Me Not set, or no, it's not. It's called a. Yeah, it is that set. But if that set you probably are remembering, I remember it. They go Hex again, trying to do damage, but Can't really do much on that front. Boom. Knock out that. Go Heat Ran. I'm going to go for a U-turn in case it, yep, they could pop their balloon. Go Lando. They're probably going to be stuck with Heat Ran. Yep, they'll see in Stealth Rock. Yep. I'm going to go knock off in case they go Rillaboom. Perfectly got there from that. Boom. They got the Life Orb. Get rid of that. Grassy Glide is actually buffed. So this is an amazing way to get rid of that. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go Torn. Let's see if they go well, they can't go with that. They go Swords Dance. Ooh, okay. Let's go U-turn again. Okay. Let's see if we just predict them going to this. Let's see. We can get rid of this with Tapu Koko. Knock off and knock it out. Perfect. As you go Torn, we do have their Hazard Setter and Heat Ran. I'm going to U-turn again as they go that Heat Ran. Yep. And now we go Lando. This is what they call the Vortex. You do that. And let's see if we can go for Earthquake. They go Mammoth Storm. Trying to think we're going to U-turn. Nope. Earthquake is going to knock out the Heat Ran. Unless they go for a, they try to see if they can do that. The end game is going to be Chalala Chalala. So I'm going to U-turn in case they go Quiver Dance. Yep, there you go. I'm going to go U. I think they're going to go. Let's see if they have Energy Ball, right? Okay, we're probably cooked. They probably have Bug Bust or something. Let's see. Yeah, we're probably cooked. They're Flamethrower. That's fine. So they're probably going to predict me going into a Protect just in case. Yep, let's see. Oh, could have went Blissey. Could have went this. I could have saved the game, but yeah. And they went Sub. Are they max HP? This is definitely bad. Let's see. They're not max HP. Thank goodness. For that. Yep. There you go. The Toxic up. Yep. This is so unfortunate. Volcarona. My nightmares are fine. Yep. There you go. I think this is GG's. This is GG's. 2 G's they say. Oh my god. I sold. Those GG's. Let's finally play one more game. I'm getting tired of this swept, situation, but let's play one more game. Hopefully we get something through. But yeah, let's see what we can do from there. Alright, let's see. Better this last game. We gotta get some Poltegeist. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go Lando as the lead. You go Cobal. You do that. I'm gonna go. Let's go Earthquake for free. Yeah, let's see what you can do from there. Let's see, they go Earthquake. Let's say they Stealth Rock up. I bet. Let's see. Steel Beam. Yeah, that's going to miss. And we get free Rocks up. There we go. There we go. That's a free Stealth Rock right there. Let's see if they're going to go for that. Let's see. Weavile. That's definitely a popular mon. I think this is CB. So I'm going to go into... What is a mon I can switch? I'm going to Tapu Koko. This is a CB. Let's see. And Triple Axle. Yep. 1, 2. That's definitely banned. Yep. There we go. I'm going to do this. Oh, they're Life Orb. That's the Pichu Bros Posse special. Are we that low in the ladder? Yep, they can do that. We're that low in the ladder. Yeah, let's see. We'll Protect. Let's see. Knock off. Yep, we just do this. Let's see. Let me go for Liquidation just in case. The Ice Shark trying to attempt to fail. But yeah, look at that. Right there. KO. Boom. Let's see. Let's see. They go to Rillaboom. Let's go Lando for free. Oh my goodness. They go Grassy Glide. They lost HP. Yeah, let's get rid of their Life Orb. They go Garchomp. Perfect. Do that front. Let's see. Scale Shot. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Slowbro for this. I'm a Scald. But yeah, this is going to be scary hours, they say. Yeah, look at that. Right there. Boom. Scald. No burn. Sadly. Future Sight and let's get Teleport in. Let's get that. Teleport for free. I need to go Blissey. Let's see what we can do from there. We got Charlalay, Chalala to come in and save us. Let's see. Are they the savior of our life? Let's see. Ooh. I guess this future port. Perfect. I have to go Rillaboom. Perfect front. Let's see. Let's see. Just teleported to Grassy Glide. Yep, that's going to KO. They are definitely Life Warp. Let's see if we just go Toxic and get damage off. How much damage? Oh, 53. Not bad, not bad. Let's get Toxic. We should have went Seismic Toss, but who cares? Superpower, nice. Because they get neutralized. Let's see. Just Protect in case they go Cortana. Yep, we do that. I think I lose. You know what? And enough right here. You know, the Delta Coop idea of using Chalala, it almost worked, but until it didn't. I'm sorry about this whole matchup. I thought it was going to be good until the things that are not good. But yeah, GG's to everyone in this game. Hope y'all have a nice one. Y'all stay safe. And Bandito out. Yes, sir.